I want to thank Sheila Eldridge and the Cafe Mocha. I have laryngitis. The Cafe Mocha organization for recognizing me. There are so many women who I know you could have chosen, and like they say on the airlines there, I'm just happy that you decided to fly with me. Appreciate being a Spelman graduate along with my sister, Lisa Arundel, because at Spelman we were taught that if anyone could do it, we could do it. I've known Irene Gandy since the first time I came to New York in 1968 as an intern at the Negro Ensemble Company. I was a junior at Spelman then. They were the only two black people I had ever seen in that position, and she's still here and one of the few. At To Kill a Mockingbird, we have 5 stage managers. None of them are people of color, of any color but white. And I kept asking them, where are the black people? They said, well, they don't, there are so few of them that most of the people who are doing the African-American plays snatch them up. I said, so that means that nobody's training anybody else to do these other jobs? We gotta find people and tell your people, tell your young people, there are other jobs other than acting. And they are good jobs, and they are jobs to be respected because we need to see ourselves. That's how we move forward. I have a young man who sits next to me in Mockingbird, and if you've seen it, you know that the colored people are just colored in the play. We're sitting there. His name is Deron Mitchell, and I said, you know, Deron, I lost one of the strongest limbs of my tree today, and that was Thursday. Her name was Juanita Abernathy. That was Ralph David Abernathy's wife. And I think about growing up in Atlanta and how much these women, Ann Lowry, Rem Lowry's still here, a lot of the men who worked in the movement, have gone on, but Andrew Young is still here, his wife's gone, and I knew all of these women. I don't know how God put me in a place to see and to meet them and for them to know my name. But Donzale, Juanita's daughter, when she called me, I was at the show getting ready to do the matinee. She said, Mom left Thursday night, mostly, really kind of Friday morning. My voice went out. I haven't had a voice. I had to go to the doctor and get medicine on Sunday morning. I haven't had a voice since then. But I know how that affected me. When I told Deron what had happened, and I said, I'm being affected in a way about it, he said, now, what was her name? I said, her name was Juanita Abernathy. She was Ralph Abernathy's wife. And he said, now, who was Ralph Abernathy? And I thought about it, and I said, we don't know our people. But I want you to know that Juanita Abernathy was the look that I was glad to see from Raisin. That's the look that I chose was hers. I took her picture and showed it to Scott Rudin. I said, this is what I want to look like in Raisin. I want to look like Juanita Abernathy. Because she poured so much into my life. These people are leaving us. I hope that we will all take a look at the civil rights movement and what these women especially meant to us. I hope that one day somebody is going to do a film or a documentary on the women of the movement because they were powerful. And it is the reason that I am the dividend today that I am because of all of them. I just want to say that the American Theater Wing, of which I'm a trustee, is having their gala tonight. Leah was supposed to be there. The vice president, Marva Smalls, was supposed to be there. Robin Cole's auxiliary board member was supposed to be there. And my brother, who follows me everywhere, Spencer Means, is always there. But we chose to be here tonight. That's how important what you're doing is. Because you let us know we matter. And we have to let ourselves know we matter. So all of those women, especially, like I said, the civil rights women, who a lot of you and a lot of our people don't know their names. My grandmother, W. Lee Jackson, who cooked for all of the people during the civil rights movement. we have to think of them when we move around, you know, when Lynn Nottage is writing her plays that she does so well. She reminds us of who these women were. I appreciate this. I thank you on behalf of my family for you recognizing me, and I love you all. Thank you.